100 rated chess, but as soon as a black piece, or pawn, is captured, you may not move backwards for the rest of the game. Aha! A challenge that is significantly different if I get the white or the black pieces. Even starting the game itself is a 50-50 now. Let's go. We get a 102 from Iraq. E4. Okay, since we get the white pieces, the plan is actually extremely simple. We don't make any captures. E5. And since I won't be making captures, I'll let my opponent do the captures instead. D4. F6. Aha! That blunders a pawn and probably the rook as well, but of course the plan is to not make any captures, at least not this early into the game. Bishop C4 instead. Knight H6. Aha! That blunders a horsey because if she takes H6 then Queen H5 is actually a very textbook checkmate in 5, but sadly that checkmate itself requires me to move my queen backwards, which is not possible after I take that knight. Therefore, Queen H5 instead. Who knows, maybe he'll block with knight and the checkmate is a lot more straightforward. Bomb cloud instead. Knight C3. Okay, my win rate has just increased exponentially with that bomb cloud. Now we just develop normally and wait for the ultimate right time. He takes D4. Knight B5. Controlling the D6 square, threatening bishop H6 Gh6 Queen F7 checkmate. He blocks my bishop. Bishop B3. D takes E4. Aha! That allows bishop H6 Gh6 Queen F7 checkmate, exactly what I was thinking about, but now when I rethink about it, the situation can potentially become extremely problematic if he just doesn't recapture my bishop. It is actually not worth the risk. Bishop F4 instead. To be clear, I'm not a coward. His king is already very exposed, so there is no need to risk anything. Just keep it slow and steady. D3. Okay, that is kinda scary. Rook D1. I'm down to take his queen if he hangs her though. F5. Aha. That blunders a woman. Bishop G5 check. King D7 is forced. Okay, but again on second thought there is actually no reason to take that queen, she is not even developed. Knight E2 isn't it? We'll just focus on the king. Bishop E7. Bishop F4. King C6. Knight ED4 check. King C5. How can't I see any checkmates? You can't just tell me that his king is actually perfectly safe in the center like that. A4. Solidifying my position. D takes C2. That is kinda dangerous, but still not worth the capture yet. Rook C1. Bishop D6. Bishop E3. Rook E8. Queen E2. Knight G4. Queen C4 check. King B6. A5. King takes A5. There is actually a checkmate in 2 here, but I didn't see it during the game. Comment down below if you see it. Queen A4 check. King B6. Knight E6 discovered check. I'll just take his queen if he takes my bishop. Didn't happen. Okay, there is another checkmate in 1 here. This time I did see it but decided to activate the challenge instead. Rook takes C2. I mean, if I just win without activating the challenge then some people may not be satisfied and call me a coward. And this position should be good enough for a checkmate without going backwards. King D7. Knight B takes C7 check. King E7. Bishop G5 check. I completely missed his knight can go back. Never mind. Knight takes D8 check. Okay, don't go back up again. Gosh, I also missed that. How is this king having so many safe squares without his pieces developed? That doesn't make any sense. Yes. Queen takes C8. Checkmate. Okay, that wasn't a clean execution, but a win is a win. Mission accomplished.